Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Anarka Akaza here, finally back with another vinyl record collection update video. This one I've only got 3 records to show you, but they're 3 fucking awesome records for that matter. About 2 weeks ago or so, I went up to Love Garden up in Lawrence, Kansas, and I found me a Nirvana Bleach. Nirvana's very first album, their first studio album, for $16. I don't really need to say much about this album because, well, this is probably the most mainstream band, aside maybe Green Day, that I listen to. I mean, everybody fucking knows who Nirvana is. I don't need to explain them, do I? But yeah, this is Bleach, Nirvana's debut album from the original remastered. Yeah, there's a coupon inside to download the MP3 of it, which I've had the MP3 for forever. Got Blue, Floyd the Barber, About a Girl's School, Love Buzz, Paper Cuts, Negative Creep, Scoff, Swap Meet, Mustache, Sifting, Big Cheese, Downer, and yeah, it's got the, well, you know, it's just got the whole lineup on it. To be honest though, I'm kind of sad because yeah, I love this record. It's a really good record. I'm kind of shocked that I got it for $16, considering on Discogs and everywhere it's like $20, $25. So finding that one for $16 was a pretty good find in my opinion. But I really wish that I would have found it in utero, because in utero is my favorite. I'm a noise rocker. I love noise music. I mean, I'm a hardcore punk, but I fucking love noise music, and In Utero is just when this band just went fucking haywire with shit. I mean, this is what, in my opinion, their raw album, their just break the fucking wall down album. Nevermind sounds really polished to me. I like Incesticide, but In Utero is the album that I love the most, so I'm gonna be looking for that next. It's like how it's pitch black, Nirvana, Bleach. And yeah, as I said, the digital download is right there. Not even going to use it. Just going to keep it in there. Over here, we have a compilation album that I seriously doubt many people know of. Great fucking 4 bands, great fucking 16 songs. Mosh, Circle, Jerk, Punks. Does anybody see something there? Circle Jerk. Yeah. This is a compilation album of BBQ Chickens, Razor's Edge, Idle Punch, and Tomorrow. I've never heard of those 2 until now, but I've known of these 2 for at least since 2014. BBQ Chickens happens to be my favorite Japanese hardcore punk rock band, and Razor's Edge is pretty good. On the back, we have, as it says, 16 songs by 4 different bands. And if you see a little pattern here, I Feel Alright, Razor's Edge, Jackass, BBQ Chickens, Psychopathic Faction, Idle Punch, Mumba, and then, you know, this is a pretty good album, and I only spent, I think, $5 on it. I spent $5 on it online on Discogs, and BBQ Chickens, you know, they are actually the number 1 reason why I bought this record, because I love BBQ Chickens, Broken Bubbles, Indie Rock Strikes Back, Crossover and Over, and Say Goodbye to Your Punk Rock. Their albums, the only album of theirs on vinyl record that I've ever seen before is Indie Rock Strikes Back, and it's $30 which I'm gonna eventually get it because I love BBQ Chickens, and they're just a great band. You guys need to check them out. And as you can see, you know, that's I have BBQ Chickens on vinyl. Okay, that's the number 1 reason I got this. But I wanted to look at the artwork here, though. You know, this just looks so comic book. Looks so comic book. You got a bunch of punks just chilling out, rocking out. You got a Black Flag tee on that one. This is just an indie-made, hardcore scene album right here. Just a good comp. I love the design of it. I don't think this is on Pizza of Death, because BBQ Chickens and Razors are on Pizza of Death Records, which is a sister record label to Fat Records. see, 625 Play Fast M. Play Fasten? Huh? Play Fast Air. Nope. I'm trying to. I don't know what record label this was on. Oh no, there it is. This is on Thrash on Life Records. And at the bottom, licensed by Thrash on Life Records, Japan. Yeah. Japanese hardcore compilation album. Fucking awesome. Great fucking 4 bands, great fucking 16 songs. Yeah, motherfucker! Oh, and here's the sleeve for Mosh Jerk Punks. I forgot to show this off. BBQ Chickens. You got Hatano on the drums, Ken Yokoyama on guitar, Hungolian on vocals, ISO on bass. It's a picture of the band playing live there, produced by Ken. And here we got all this stuff. I can't read that. Language. I can't read Japanese too well, but yeah, it's got all the information on it. I like the artwork. It's really old school, like Idol Punch there, and a Razor's Edge up top. That looks like a font I've actually used in one of my videos before, to be completely honest with you. I like, this is what I wanted to make note of, though. Mosh Jerk. I love how they just took the name of the circle, Jerk Strike there. It's funny as fuck. And almost their logo. This is what I love about Japanese hardcore, you know. It's just, what is this from? This is from fucking, this is from the 2000s, because BBQ Chickens is from the 2000s. This record is from the 2000s, and has the look of something from 1981. It just has the look and the feel of something from the old days, aside the fact that there is a website right there, because, old records don't have websites on it, but this record, when you look at it, it just has the feel of some old school hardcore punk comp. You know, it just has that fucking feel to it, and that's just one of the things that I love about it. You know? And no, I originally thought that was a Frank Sinatra cover. I'm not gonna lie, but no, it's not a Frank Sinatra cover. Just look it up. You can find most of these songs online on YouTube. However, I am going to soon rip this vinyl to my punk rock library channel, Antipatriot009. A link to that will be in the description below. I find this sleeve to be fascinating. I love the artwork on it. I just love its punk rock nature, man. It's fucking awesome. Anyway, this last one here I want to show you. Everybody probably recognizes this. Maybe not as many that recognize that, but Adolescents, welcome to reality. Oh yeah. This is my childhood right here. Well, technically the Blue Album is my childhood, but Adolescents, I've been blasting them since I was an adolescent. Okay, that was a terrible pun. Welcome to Reality, Losing Battle, Things Start Moving, and Richard Hung himself. Produced by Tom Wilson, and it's got all that shit. This is not an original pressing, unfortunately. Well, copyrighted 81, pressed 2006 by Frontier Records. Now, when I say this is an original pressing, it is and it isn't. The original version of this was a 7-inch, and it had Welcome to Reality, Losing Battle, and Things Start Moving. If I'm correct, which I'm pretty sure I am, the only difference between the original version of this album right here and the version that I'm holding in my hand is Richard Hung himself. Because if you go to frontierrecords.com, if you go to their website, you have the choice of buying this 10-inch for roughly $8, or the 7-inch, which they're both the same title, they're both the same fucking album, except the 10-inch has Richard Hung himself, and the 7-inch does not have Richard Hung himself. So there you go. That is the ultimate difference there, and I'm like, well shit, it's practically the same price, so I might as well just, get this one here, and just get all the songs. But yeah, 45 RPM on 10 inches, which this is the only 10-inch record I own so far. And look at that shit. Look how fucking beautiful that is. Whoa, I'm gonna drop my iPad. And that will not make me happy. Look at that. Let's look at the design on it. I like holding it up to the light. It's a beautiful, kind of a muddy cloud colored record, you know that? Pristine, just excellent condition. It just came in the mail today, so I'm gonna play this later on, but I also need to play that one. I've played Bleach, but yeah. So altogether, we got 3 more amazing hardcore records. Okay, well, that's not necessarily, I guess that's kind of hardcore, but 3 awesome new records that I've added to my vinyl collection. Nirvana, Bleach, Mosh Circle Jerk Punks featuring BBQ Chickens, Idol Punch, Razor's Edge, and Tomorrow, and Adolescents, Welcome to Reality 10-inch. 3 fucking awesome records that I highly recommend you all checking out. Anyway, I am Anarka Akaza. Thank you for watching the latest update on my vinyl record collection. I hope you have an amazing day, and do svidaniya. Subscribe. Also, please hit the bell so you can get notified when I upload a new video. Like this video, share this video, and comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and do svidaniya.